Welcome back to the Two Comma Club podcast. Today I am joined by a couple of awesome guests, the Cosentino brothers, Gabbo and Mick, and I'm really excited about this. They are 2 Comma X award winners in the high ticket coaching space and doing awesome stuff with SaaS as well. So if you guys wouldn't mind kind of breaking down a little bit about what it is that you guys cover in the high ticket sales or coaching space, that'd be awesome.
Sure. So first of all, thank you so much. Really appreciate this call with you. So basically we teach to professionals and coaches and consultants how to sell their own stuffs online through all the info marketing tactics that we can basically run. And then we decided also to create our own SaaS. It's called Ulama. So basically it's a platform where you can create online courses, communities, live webinar meeting all in one place. And we bootstrapped everything 2 years ago, and now we are growing with thousands of creators inside. So yeah, this is basically what we did in the last 10 years.
That's awesome. That's a wide array of things there. That's really cool. So I'd love to dive into a little bit about your guys' story and how you kind of broke into the entrepreneurial space and what made you ultimately want to go into business in the first place.
Sure.
Okay.
So I think that first of all was money, because we needed money.
Yeah, basically we were athletes. Okay, we were two professional swimmer. We did for since we were born.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
were. We were
started
professional swimmers, and
with no money.
nothing.
Far from home because our parents live in Milan. We moved to Rome.
Yeah.
So to follow this passion, this work. Because
Yeah, it was our work.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I am the older brother.
Yeah.
He's younger than me. So sometimes people say no, he's older than you, but I don't know. What do you say? I don't know. Or twins. So
I can tell from the dynamic there. I know the older brother thing because I'm an older brother as well, so I can see it.
yeah, okay, cool. So you're cheating basically. So
Exactly.
Yeah, we were professional swimmer, so we competed with the Italian national team for years. So basically it was our work. And then before the Olympic Games, something happened. So basically I joined the World Championships, European Championship. I won the bronze medal at the World Championship for the university, so for all the university around the world. And then 2008 happened. It was my year. I was the 14th swimmer in the world, and the first one was Michael Phelps in 200-meter butterfly. And so my dream was to go to the Olympics. And then something happened before the trial. I basically broke my hip, and my career stopped. So I lost everything. I lost sponsor. I lost all the deals that I had with the team that was paying us. And then we were in Rome, just stuck there with no money, nothing. And then we decided to say, okay, now what do we have to do? So we tried a lot of stuff. We cleaned all the how is called.
I worked from a guy that had a paintball field in Rome.
Yes.
So every weekend I went to this camp to clean all the
for $20.
Yeah, for
$20. Underpaid,
Yeah, underpaid.
Yeah.
Really underpaid.
Yeah,
so
just to make some money and eat something.
yeah, we were just trying everything to collect money from the market in a certain way, just to eat, to
survive,
do gasoline and pay the bills, etc. And then after years, one friend of mine just sent me an SMS, and he was saying, "Hey, just read this book." And the book was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And
Great
we
book.
started reading that book, and also The Secret. So before was The Secret, then I jumped inside the Think and Grow Rich stuff. And then I said, oh, wow. So basically, if I think about something, I can achieve that thing. And I said, oh, I did the same thing when I was an athlete. And then when I was afraid to lose the Olympics, I actually lost the Olympics because I was afraid. I was at the top of the leaderboard in Italy, and then I was afraid. But before, I was not afraid. I was just a young guy. I'm just competing with the older one. I'm just winning, etc. So, and when I was at the top, I was afraid. So my focus was on, oh, I have to go and not lose this time. And so my focus shifted. And then I said, okay, maybe I can do the same with money. And so we started seeing online, and we discovered a lot of guys such as Russell, Frank Kern, Jeff Walker.
Actually, the first one was
Jeff Walker.
But just through the book, launch,
the
because
ebook.
we have no money, so we
So
just the book was the
exactly. So everything started from there. And we bought the book, and we said, okay, $9. We need to extract the most amount of money from here. And so we basically learned how to create a product and launch it on the market. So actually, Launch Formula, it was a sales letter, so just the book, and then buy my higher prices course. But I had no money, so I said, okay, no, this is the only thing that I need, and so let's do it. Then in the meanwhile, we started to record the video.
At the time we did some network marketing. But when you are an athlete and you have also to do network, that in the oldest way was like you have to talk with everybody, you have to try to bring them to the events, and
we burnt everything, all our friendship, everything.
At one point we said, okay, we need to during our career, okay, we need to create something to make this lead generation evergreen, without our face, without our time, and okay, we basically start from there.
We started with the first lead gen on Facebook. It was 2012, 2013, 2014. So for years we basically learned to do these stuffs. And then it was 2014 when I started doing some selfie video around Rome, and I was just sharing with people what we were learning, how we were attracting few customers online with few bucks online. And so I just shared that, and after a while, some people just replied to my videos and just they were just asking for courses, and we said how we can do that. And so that time was the time that we bought Jeff Walker launch book, and then from there we created everything. We created our first low ticket product. It was $97. We launched, and the first day was terrible. So in the book we read that the first day you need to collect at least 50% of the entire amount of money that you will do during the launch. But the first day was really tough.
Just one?
No, nothing. Zero. And then during the night, we were eating our meal, and a sound came. It was bling, and it was PayPal, the first $97. And we said, wait, if one people bought, we need just to repeat this all over again. And so from that time, we decided to go all in. The day after, we crushed it because we understood what was not working. It was our emails. And then we stayed up all night. We studied, we bought a low ticket course for email marketing. And then we took some swap files from Frank Kern and other people. And then we clicked send. And the day after, it was amazing. After 7 days, we collected the first €12,000, €12,000. And then we just said, okay, our life changed because $12,000 in 1 week, it's crazy. From a PC, from a computer, internet, and infos. And then we doubled down on that. And after the first 18 months, we collected we hit our first $1 million. We won our first 2 Club, and then everything changed for us, and till now we made over $30 million in sales.
That's awesome. That's really cool. I love that story from like rags to riches, basically, and it's really awesome. So you touched on the idea that part of the way you guys were generating traffic was from doing social media. What kinds of stuff are you guys doing in particular in regards to that?
Right now, you mean, or back in the days, 10 years ago?
Back in the day, and then we'll talk about what
Okay,
you're doing
sure.
today. Yeah.
So from my side, so basically
You were not doing anything.
no, at the beginning, no. But then
he was the one who was saying, what the fuck are you doing? Well, these stuff, videos.
At the beginning, this is true. This is
so
true.
we need to say the truth.
I'm honest. This is true. But then after 1-2 weeks, I saw the potential in everything. So we decided to split the work. So basically, my brother is the front man, it's the strategist right now and everything, and I am the marketing guy, so advertising and stuff. Back in the day, in 2012, so 2012, yes. Doing Facebook ads was like crazy. I wrote like, I don't know, the copy, it's misleading and everything.
No red flags,
no red flags,
no ban,
no rules,
no ban, nothing.
You also lose 30 pounds in 30 days, 30 kilos in 30 days.
Everything was permitted, you know.
It was a far west.
But on social media, we had just Facebook ads with few bucks per day, and then I was doing just like a video selfie, not live, because in Italy, I don't know in US, but in Italy we had just Facebook, and live was not invented yet on Facebook. So I was just doing YouTube, some videos, and then video selfie. So also the selfie stick was not something in Italy. So we had no selfie stick in Italy. I don't know in US in 2014 if there was selfie stick, but in Italy not yet. Also microphone, Bluetooth microphone, nothing like that, you know. So we had just phones. Also, our first course was with the phone and nothing more, no microphone, nothing. So it was totally imperfect. But one thing that we understood really soon was that we had to move. So imperfection paid way more than perfection pays. So
that's an amazing line there.
We need just to do what we love and helping people on one thing. So I was not pretending to brag and say, I'm doing a lot of money. No. I remember that our videos during the launch, I was just saying, hey, I'm really with no money. The only thing that I'm able to do is just attracting qualified leads to our offer, but then I don't know how to fucking sell it. So I'm just telling straight away the truth, you know. But I'm able to acquire leads. So if you are searching a way to acquire leads and not wasting your time with cold calls or other stuff, so boring your friends, your family for your network marketing company, you should buy this stuff, you know. And I'm basically no one. This was my copy. I'm no one. So if you want the best guru in Italy, even there were just 2-3 people, so no one was talking about info business or courses. But I was saying, hey, if you want the guru, the most famous guy, you can go there because they are amazing, you know. But probably they don't have time for you. If you want someone who is poor, with no clients, and who wants testimonials as fast as possible, that guy is me. So that was my positioning in the market back in the days, and it worked a lot.
Yeah,
that's really unique, and I love that. I've heard of that concept. I think it might have been Alex Hormozi. I could be mistaken, but it was somebody who had mentioned the idea of positioning yourself as that guy who has the time, but like doesn't have
Exactly.
all the testimonials, and that's really cool to hear that play out for you guys.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing to get discovered today?
So he is driving a lot of leads. So we have different front end offers. So basically, last year and a half, we made millions with live webinars. So basically, we are driving people to live webinars once a month, and actually, it's the same webinar. It's the same thing that I'm repeating all over again. We have two type of webinars with two angles for info marketers or people who wants to launch their own courses, coaching programs, or whatever. And we are selling high tickets, so from 10K to 46K per year. So it's basically recurring. Because we have also our mastermind where we have 50 people paying 46K per year. And but something that could help a lot of people, I think, also in the US speaking market, is that English speaking market, not US speaking market, is that we are acquiring leads from PDFs, so mini PDFs. And the leads are really, really, really cheap. We are collecting name, emails, phone numbers. We are also calling them, trying to basically bridge the gap and put them straight away to the offer. And sometimes it works with our sales reps, but sometimes they need more time. And this is where we push them through our live webinar. So basically, we are doing one webinar live per month. But before the live webinar, we are collecting leads through different PDFs funnel with all our liquidation offers. So basically, our goal is trying to be at break even before the live webinar with the PDF funnels. And then during the live webinar, this is the showtime, you know. And this year, we decided to spend less money as possible. This is why we were spending like 8K, 10K per month, which is really, really low. Also for us, because back in the days we spent a lot of money, like millions per year. But this year we said, okay, no, we just want to collect profit this year from our educational company, from our consulting company, because we need obviously to collect more money from the market. We need to we don't have to waste our time because we have two kids right now. So we want a good life balance, and we want also to work on our SaaS company, which is really, really hard to do. You know, it's super expensive. It's really hard. This is why we also need money for that. And so we said, okay, this year we just collect profit. So profit first. And every month we were spending like 10K. We were collecting like 4-5K leads. And we were having live webinar with 1,000 people. And we were basically selling like between $200,000 and $400,000 per webinar. So we had like more than 90% profit every single month. So it was super, super amazing. Also, we shared this strategy with Russell in the inner circle a few months ago with the other members. And I think some of them are also trying to do the same with the PDF funnels. And this is how we are driving traffic right now.
So if I understand correctly, that strategy is like you're driving traffic to an opt-in page with the free PDF, and then people do that, and then you promote a webinar on the back end. Is that correct?
Yeah. So basically, for example, I can give you an example straight away. So this is one of my PDF. It's in Italian, so I need just to translate. So this is one of the PDF, you know. So it's just mini libro. It's a mini book. Okay, I just decided to call this mini book. So it's the guide to make money with info business. So basically, we are driving traffic to this. Gabbo is driving traffic to this for free. Then we have the second page. The second page is, hey, congratulations, you took just this for free. Just check your email address and the mini book is there. But wait, before you go, you are probably wondering, okay, how can I use this way better with some more help? And this is why we decided to record a 1 hour mini course on how to implement these stuffs. You can have it for $97 if you leave this page, but if you don't leave this page right now, you can buy it with $10 just right now. If you leave, it's 10 times more. And so this is our liquidation offer. When they go to the cart, if they want to buy this product, we have 2 bump upsells where we give them some templates and some exercises to do. And on the second page, so if they buy, they have a second page where we try to upsell them with one more offer related to this book, okay, at $97. If they don't buy, they just go through a VSL funnel where we educate them about the concept of all the pillars which are wrote inside the mini book, and then book a call with our team if you want to implement this stuff. If they buy the $97, they go then to the VSL funnel to book a call with our team. Yeah. So if they book a call and they buy, good, we collected our first good sale from 10K above. And if they don't buy or they don't watch the VSL, we know that the last week of the month, we push them with 2 emails per day to the live webinar where we squeeze our leads before the beginning of the month.
Yeah, and in all of that, when it's time for the webinar, we just add one step after the first offer.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, just a moment, because in just a few days we will have a free webinar when we teach this one, the X, yes. Y, Z, and you can subscribe for free. Just one click, and then they are in the webinar follow up.
Yeah. So basically, this is our first big funnel, and then 2 times per year we do a live events, which is when we were in Italy, it was live events. So in the hotel rooms, with thousands of people, it was super fun, but really, really, really stressful and expensive. Then when we moved to Dubai, we said, okay, no, let's just do it online. And so this is why we have the studio there with all the LED walls, all the good stuffs. And we do these 3-day live events on helping them break their chains, basically, so through info business. And during these events, our goal is to give them a lot of value and then push them through our application funnel for the inner circle that we have. And the application funnel also works because we say to them to pay the application. So after the pitch, I say, okay, we have 2 levels of our inner circle, is 24K per year or 46K per year. And you can apply just right now with 500 euro. And so apply just if you are really serious about that. Then we do a call where we basically know each other and understand if you are a good fit for us, if we are a good fit for you. If it's yes, then you have a discounted $500 to apply for, then pay the inner circle. If we are not a good fit, we will refund you the $500. So this is our funnel. And and now in 1 month we have the second, the first 3-day live event of the year, and the second is November. But November in November it was amazing because we made like $700,000 profit by spending just less than 20K with this event and selling the mastermind. So it was really good. So this year was profit first for the coaching company. For SaaS, it's more than break even, please. So
Yeah, that's really awesome. I got a pretty vivid picture of the value ladder that you guys serve in the coaching side, from having the free PDF to the webinar to your high ticket programs and then your inner circle and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So what I notice one of the trends that I see as I do these interviews all the time is like there's generally a specific like problem or niche that everyone solves in their respective places. So what do you guys think is like the biggest hurdle that the people that you serve have to overcome in order to actually like get the results that you're helping them to get?
So I think that first of all, from my perspective, first of all, most of our clients at the beginning, they are just they have some kind of good skills on something. Like, for example, one of our good case studies is this dentist. So he is a dentist, and when we meet each other a few years ago, he was just working at a studio, his own studio, but he was super full of clients in the studio, but he had no time to do other stuffs, to stay with the family, etc. And he wanted to sell something online, but he didn't know what to sell. And then we structured the offer around, okay, you know how to make the teeth whiter for people. And so, in my opinion, the first thing that you should sell is to other dentists or operators around this kind of stuffs on how you clean the teeth, how you do this practice really well. And this is why people are paying way more than other competitors. And he was just saying, oh, but dentists don't want to buy these stuffs online. They are just old people, especially in Italy. But then he listened to us. He started to create the course, the VSL, and then after 6 months, he sold the first 100K, and now he has a company he's making more than 1.5 million in profit every single year. And he moved to Dubai with all the family. He sold the studio in Italy. He moved to Dubai, and he's doing the dentist here at a clinic as a consultant, and he's earning like 20, 30K per month, just working between from Tuesday to Friday. And then he has also the company online where he basically is selling different verticals on dentist practices to other dentists. So this is an example. So they don't know how to express what they have in their brain to other people, to teach them. Sometimes they are just underrating themselves, or sometimes they just don't know how to structure the offer. So what am I going to sell? What am I going to teach to people? And why me? So all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, our work here basically is just let them open their eyes and see what they can do with their skills, their passion, and everything. So we had a very different type of case study: dog trainer, pig trainer, everything. Farmer, coach,
consultant,
coach
everything,
consultant,
every niche.
everything.
I think we saw more than 300, 400 niches.
Yeah.
Different niches. But the problem at the beginning is always the same. So they don't know what to sell. Then they don't know how to sell. And at the end, they don't know how to scale.
Yeah.
So basically, this is what we teach them. So what to sell, how to sell it, and then how to scale it.
That's brilliant. That's awesome. So then, if I understand correctly, the SaaS ends up being something that can help everyone who's in your ecosystem be able to actually like sell it and get it out there and everything. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Because we saw different holes in the market when we decided to build Ulama 2 years and a half ago. because we were using Kajabi, we were using ClickFunnels, and we still using ClickFunnels for our funnels. And this is why Ulama doesn't do funnels. So just for context, I don't want to go against Russell. Never. Never.
Right.
I always say, people, you need funnels, okay? Even if my platform can onboard people from communities and then sell them through a webinar inside the platform and then onboard them on the platform. So you can do all these stuffs in the platform. You just need an opt-in page, at least. So please use ClickFunnels. I always say that. And also, I'm an affiliate of ClickFunnels, so it's nice to know. So basically, the platform is, we saw that a lot of people were doing a webinar, or in the coaching industry, they were using Zoom, they were using
a lot of
other different software, and then they needed to download the Zoom call with the clients, upload the video on Kajabi, and then transcribe the video with another platform. And then they had the community on one side, the ticket support on the other side. So everything was a mess. And so we said, okay, what if we create something that we want to use ourselves first? And this is what we did. So we created this e-learning platform where you can host your courses, host your communities, which are gamified with different gamification, and do live webinar and meeting all in one place. And once you, for example, are on a Zoom call, it's not a Zoom call, it's an Ulama call with one of your clients, immediately after, you have the recording already categorized in the replay page of your clients and your site, and also the transcription, and you can do all these stuffs also with our AI in different languages. So this is basically what we built to simplify the info business industry.
That's really cool. I think there's a lot of value in that, especially as you talk about the different languages and categorizations of everything, and making it so that way it's more of a seamless process. You know, I know that we all know firsthand how difficult it can be to manage all these different programs, get them to talk to each other, and it saves a lot of time and makes it more efficient, which is huge.
Exactly. Because imagine if also we have 7 sales reps, we have 10 coaches. So, and they are using our platform to do all the calls with the clients, simultaneously. So without the needs of one more, software, or one more account or whatever. So, and every creators that we have, they are basically doing the same.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Awesome. So, you were mentioning something that I'd love to touch on a little bit, which is the idea of gamification of the different programs and things. I think that is one of the most underrated concepts in the education space, which when we talk about info products, that's primarily what it is. So like, what are some of the tactics you guys are doing to be able to help gamify it and keep people interested in everything?
Mm-hmm. So first of all, we really think that people need to see that they are achieving results way before they achieve the results. So every single steps that they take through the program needs to be rewarded in a certain way. And so when we build our courses, our coaching programs, also the platform is helping our creators do the same, is structured in a way that you can reward with badges, with physical stuffs, or with prizes, automatically. People who go through your program and finish, for example, week 1, they answer the quizzes. The quizzes is okay, they learned, and so you can reward, you can earn the badge. And then you can flex the badge in the communities. You will be rewarded in front of all the other people or your colleagues. And we really think that this type of stuff keeps them engaged way more than, a Facebook group or other stuffs. And another part which is really important, it is where we are going with Ulama, with the investments that we made this year. So we made millions on the table to do a huge upgrade that we started 2 months ago, and will be finished before the end of this year, will be the AI. So, for example, one problem that people has when they join a program is that they lost themselves in different between different infos, you know. So they don't know how to do one thing, or then they know how to do that thing, but they don't know what to do next. And when you have an online course, unless you have a coach with them, which is it costs money, you know, for most of the people. So it drains profit for most of coaches. So with the AI, we are implementing this thing where the information is customized on the behavior of the clients. So, for example, you have a course on, I don't know, how to grow a YouTube channel, for example. And you showed the course, you uploaded the course, and the course is like that, okay, from A to B, or from A to Z. Then Gabbo joined the program, and Gabbo has a certain path to follow. He's doing really good, but then he's stuck on a certain point. And at that point, the video that you shooted way before is basically now, I don't know how to explain, is basically now giving the permission to AI to take your body and speak for you. So he's saying, hey, okay, wait a minute, I'm looking that you have this behavior. Just take this quiz. And you didn't shoot that part of the video. It's just the AI that is replacing you, with but with the lip sync, with your avatar, and people can't know if I'm not explaining to them what is happening. So it's really real, you know, in different languages. And after the quiz, for example, the AI understood that, or understands, yes, that there's a hole in something that they are missing, okay? And so the AI create with your voice, with your body, with the lip sync and everything in your language, what is missing for them. And is creating a lesson just for them, a lesson that you didn't create before. So he's creating lessons based on the behavior of the clients, but with the goal to follow the same path. So from A to Z. I really think that this is really game changer for a lot of people. Will be super hard to explain them when we are ready to sell. But this is what we are building right now inside Ulama. Which will be Ulama 3.0, will be the last and biggest upgrade with the app and everything. And the AI will be super massive, I think.
Oh yeah, that sounds very impressive and like really helpful because I mean, I think one of the biggest disconnects that we have currently when it comes to pre-recorded content is like that additional help and like having that person there. And this can help facilitate a lot of the conversion events that need to take place when people are taking courses and things of that nature. So I'm curious, like, how did you guys begin the process of like actually building out that kind of an AI and everything? Like, are you guys doing the code yourself, or are you hiring people and doing integrations? Like, what's going on?
No. I don't know nothing about that word. I'm just looking and pushing our devs. No, we started. So as I said, we started 2.5 years ago. I had the idea with our dev, our first dev, the only dev that we had, and I pitched to him, hey, we should build this stuff and launch it. And so he was the main dev and the only dev, and we built the first version, so the first beta. Then I said, okay, let's launch the first beta, even if it sucks. It was sucking a lot, but we shared the vision with few clients on a live webinar, and we sold the first 100 accounts for $997 per year. We made a founder offer, and then so we collected first 100K. We used the 100K to build the version 2. with the feedback and everything. And then 6 months later, we had the version 2. Then we did the same thing. We opened the spot, 100 spot. We sold them. We collected 200K because it was double the price per year. The pro account, unlimited. And then we did the same thing. And after 1.5 years, more or less, we had the final version, the version that we have right now. And we started to implement the MIFG offer with all the Russell funnel stuffs. And so we grew. We have now 1,400 members. So creators, coaches, consultants who are using the platform. And then this year, we said with our only dev, we said, okay, now we need to grow. So now we are at 1.4 million ARR. So now we need to grow. So now we need to just don't think about the marketing stuff, the saving stuff. We just need to build a better product, improve our product, and what we can take from the outside to simplify the product and to do something unique that other platforms aren't doing. And so he was looking for new devs, and we found a good dev here. He's Italian, but he's also Indian. So his origin is Indian, but he's Italian. He lives in Dubai, and he's really, 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 really good. And so I needed to pitch to him and his team why they need to join our company. And so we made a good deals. After a few weeks, we gave a lot of shares away of the company because Ulama is an Inc. So we gave them some shares. It cost us millions, but I think it will be worth it. So now we have a really good team. So they are 15 people, 15 devs who are working day and night. And all seniors, by the way, so not juniors, but seniors. They are costing a lot, but I think it's really worth it. So we cannot wait to release the new upgrade, the update, which will be free for all our users. But yeah. And they gave us all this idea with AI. So we are brainstorming every single day. I have some ideas. He has some ideas. Devs has some ideas. And so we are mixing everything and see what is possible.
That's awesome. I can see the collaborative nature behind that and how all the ideas could be flowing from everyone to make it all the better, and that's really awesome. You did touch on something there about more or less like the level of commitment that it required from you guys, equity-wise and other things, to be able to like pull this off. And I know that a lot of times in entrepreneurship, like it looks like taking a leap of faith, you know, over and over and over. So like, I'm curious to know what kind of mindset do you think individuals need to have going into the game of entrepreneurship, knowing how many of these big decisions you have to make, and like what kind of tips do you have for them kind of to do that?
So I think for me, at least, I don't know for you if it was the same, but the first mindset shift that I had to do was from a money perspective. So I was really attached to money when I didn't have money. So when I didn't have money, I needed money. And so I was afraid of money. I was afraid of losing money. And probably I was afraid also of making money, because then I was afraid of losing them. So the first shift that I had to do was related to money. And one thing that helped me a lot was to think about that money are basically everywhere. So money are everywhere, and everyone can create money from nowhere if you have the right skills and the right market to deliver the skills. So, and when we made our first launch in 2015, that 20K in 1 week, it was like making millions for us. So it was mind-blowing, because we said, it's crazy. We made $12,000 from a fucking computer, you know? And it was unbelievable. more than 10 years ago. So now it's, I don't know, now everything is changed. Everyone knows that they can make money online. But back in the days, 10 years ago, also for our CPA, for our accountant, it was crazy also to share with them how we were making the first $12,000. They were saying, "Oh, you are selling drugs.
Also
you are
our family.
Also our family, my mom, my dad." How? So $12,000 was basically the annual salary of my mom. So, and she's a teacher in Italy. She was a teacher. Now they are retired. They are both retired. But the first thing was my money mindset. So, and when I saw that I was able with few skills, because I had few skills 10 years ago, I just knew how to do one thing: collect leads. That's it. And I sold that information to people who were behind me. I know that there were a lot of people that were making millions, but I was just there with no money, but I was able to collecting leads from Facebook with an opt-in page, with WordPress. Back in the days, I had no money for ClickFunnels, but ClickFunnels was at the beginning in January 2015. So it was really, really, really hard. And then when we saw that results, we said, it's crazy. We printed money. So we are able, with our mind, with our information, with the market and the skills, to print money. And so that mind shift changed everything, because from that day on, we said, okay, no matter what, we will never broke again. Yeah. It's impossible. So, and day after day, day after day, day after day, when you realize that, you are basically invincible. And you also, when you start investing money on Facebook ads, you see that you can double your money with funnels and all these stuffs. You become basically superhuman detached from money, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because you are not related to money. So you have no emotion connected to money. So even for me now, and for him, I think, when we talk about money, we are not talking about money like paper money, you know? We are just talking like results. It's the same thing of saying, I don't know, I won 2 games at paddles, or 2 games in tennis, or this is the time that I made in this race in my swimming pool. You know, it's the same thing. It's just a results. So it's not money. So we are not, and we entrepreneur, we know that. We are not bragging our results. We are just sharing to people our record, our time on that clock wall that we see at the end of the race. And that clockwork is just saying to us how good we were in the work that we made before the race. So it's just a feedback, you know? And if we are making money, it's a good feedback. If we are not making money from an offer, it's a good feedback, because we can understand that, okay, this offer sucks. So, but it's a bad thing because you are also not attached to money when you are making investments. So, for example, it's really easy that a lot of people can scam you, because you say, okay, I can invest this 100K in this thing, in this crypto, in these NFTs, in this, I don't know, whatever can be. And then you lose the money and you say, okay, fuck it. Okay, I will remake it again. But you lost money. So, because you were too softy in taking the decision. So you need to balance this thing. I think that it's way more a good thing than a bad thing, but you need to be aware of that. And with the years going on, and with the fact that we became also fathers, everything changed, because we are detached from money, but we are saying, okay, but I'm building a future for my kid too. So I can't lose too much, you know.
Now we can't play anymore.
Yeah, so I can't joke anymore. We can play, but we can't
play,
joke anymore, you know. So it's different. And with Ulama, we made the investment with the equity and everything because we know where we want to go. We know that it's really hard to exit from educational info business, but it could be good to exit with a SaaS. So we know that we are capitalizing something with the SaaS that we can't do with the educational company. And it's 100% certain that we will exit one day? No. But at least we want to try, you know? So at least we know that we have our back with the educational company, because for us now, after 10 years, it's really easy to sell a coaching program, to sell a course, to sell a book, to sell everything related to infos. And so this thing, I think I will do this thing also when I will be retired. I think when I will be retired, we just have our mastermind group and that's it. Just consulting mastermind. And that's it. And so it's a good thing because we have our back with the infos. And so we know that, okay, if I'm making an investment which is too risky, okay, let's see. But at least next month, I can organize a new live webinar, completely new offer. I change the price and I can recover the cost in the first day of the launch. So this is basically the biggest turning point that we had.
Yeah, and I think that goes to showcase a lot of like your financial security comes from the skills that you've developed along the way, rather than like the money that's in the account, you know.
Yeah,
and I think that's
absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest misconceptions that I feel like a lot of people have mindset wise is like, oh, as long as I have the money in the account, like I'm good. It's like, well, it can come and go, but like you need the skill set to be able to know how to do it, which is really cool. So as we come to the end of the podcast here, one of the questions I always like to ask is like, given everything that you guys have experienced in life and business, like what is the best piece of advice that you have that you would give to future generations who can watch this recording at any time?
Okay. Good question.
You want to go first or?
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, it was the same for me. For me, the biggest mind shift that I had to approach in 10 years ago was believe that it's really possible to build something from scratch. You know, that you have to believe that there are people outside your four wall, your house, that are making money, helping other people to make money or to live better, to achieve goals and everything. So basically everything is possible. Everything is, if you're a good person, and you work like a good person with your mindset, without hurting anyone financially or physically or mentally and everything, everybody can make the difference in this world. So for me, this is a good lesson to share with the future generation and everything. It's because this is what we did in the past. We just merge our potential in the one unique vision, helping each other, helping people to build a good life, a balanced life, doing what they loved. So I think that everything is possible, you know.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah, for me, just a quick lesson for the future generation. This is basically what I'm going to teach to my son, is that no matter what happen in life, if you know how to read people's mind in a certain way, so if you know how to read their problems, if you know how to create solutions or borrow solution from someone else, if you know what to say to sell this solution to the people, you will never be broke ever. So this is the only thing that you need to know in order to be rich. And rich could be anything, you know. And rich could be billionaire, or rich could be that I'm just happy with the good amount of money that is not hurting my mind when I need to buy something or some food or go vacation with my wife or my kids or paying the bills or the school for my kids. So yes, I think this is the biggest lesson.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you guys' time today. For anybody who's listening, where can they get a hold of you if they want to get involved in any of your programs that you have going on?
Sure. So they can follow us on Instagram. So it's MIK Cosentino and Gabbo Cosentino.
We have also
but we have also the English account, which is really tiny. It's really
Cosentino Bros.
Little. Is Cosentino's Bros.
Yes.
Right. So on Instagram. Sometimes we are publishing some video, but this is because obviously when you have a good business in Italian, we know that we want to go English, you know, in the English speaking market. But every time we try for the first, I don't know, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we said, it's too difficult. I need to start everything from scratch. I don't want to do that. Let's just go back to our life, you know. But for sure, one day, but we will start. So we have some clients in the English-speaking market. For some NDA stuffs, we can't share the name. But yes, this is the best thing that we can do right now is just to consultant. Because obviously we don't have to create new online course in English, so which is really tough, especially because our courses are really long, you know, hours and hours and hours. So, but with the AI would be easy. But with the AI will be like I'm cheating, and I don't want to cheat. So, so yeah, coaching is better.
Definitely. Well, I appreciate you guys' time today. I think you dropped a ton of value, and I just want to express my gratitude for that. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Hope to see you soon.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the 2 Comma Club podcast. Real quick before you go, if you want to save time on watching all the episodes but still get all the gold nuggets that we find from interviewing these 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs, then you can get all of that inside of the 2 Comma Club newsletter. Just go to 2ccnewsletter.com and subscribe.